Snap. Everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Roxanne, and this is Daily Rambles. Today we are doing Legends of Tomorrow, Season 4, Episode 8, called Legends of To-Meow-Meow. So we start off with Charlie leaves and sends Zari back up in the ship, the cat. And she goes to Vegas 1962 and talks to a leprechaun and warns him not to use his luck on anybody. The legends are being douches and offs the frickin' leprechaun. And Gideon tells them when they get back on the ship that Barry, Oliver, and Supergirl called. And they're going to be passing on the crossover this year. And Charlie snuck back on the ship and got to Zari. And so Gideon explains to her why Zari was transformed into a cat, and that's because of the fairy godmother. And she got a nice upgrade because she's now like a hologram and actually a person hologram and not just a face. And then thinks Charlie is a Maya as well. Then we have the team is acting cray because of the unicorn off Sarah. But Charlie didn't know that, so she masquerades as Sarah and she talks to the team, and so they pin her, and that's when she finds out that Sarah's dead. Then Garma stabbed Charlie, but Charlie's a shapeshifter, so she literally can't die. So she gets back up and she runs away. So they run after her and they manage to escape, and they're going to find Constantine. So they go to the Time Bureau in 2018, and Gary is walking around with the cat, and he gets yelled at by Mr. Haywood. And then he tells them that the legends are in hot water because they're just offing all these magical creatures and not bringing them in. And John is in containment, and he's going cray. And basically because he remembers the other reality compared to the one he's in, so his mind's split and he's going kind of cray from it. And so Amaya lets the shield down, or the force field down, and fixes Zari. And so she fusses him out so bad. And so Amaya and John will stop the unicorn, but that's it, because they want to have their powers and John wants to do whatever he wants to do. Zari is against it and is making a big fuss about it, so they turn her back into a cat. And then going to bring Mona along. Okay, but we find out that the legends are the, I don't know, is that Warrior Repo or something? Oh, I forgot what they even named themselves. Anyway, they're back there. And then we cut to gullible Gary believes that the Gary that he sees is future him. And so that's the whole thing. So they're going to Ava's office, and she left mentally and dyed her hair black. And then we cut to where Nate fusses out his dad, and Charlie explains the situation to Ava, and she will help them. And there's a cool fight scene, and they escape on the ship, and they go to 1969, where they just offed the unicorn and went on their merry way. So they go back to the Bureau, and then we find out that 3 are dead, and that is Mick, Ray, and Nate. And now they're the Sirens of Space-Time. And the first one had an 80s theme. This one has a 70s theme / Charlie Angel's theme. So Maya tries to infiltrate, and then we cut to where John is going crazy some more. And Charlie's not doing so great, pretending to be a Maya at all. And then we cut to John again going crazy and talking to the cat. And Maya got found out and they run for it. And it turns out Gideon is actually a real person now. So that was pretty cool to see that happen. And we found out that the godmother did everything basically off to everyone. So Charlie tricked the girl. So they go back to that time. Charlie tricked the girl, and then we go back on the ship, and then we found out Zari is a puppet now. And that everyone's a puppet. And now they have their own little theme song. That's like a kid's theme song. And then we found out that Mick is with the fairy godmother now, and they're now a team. So, and Ava is gone. She went on a super permanent vacation. So they're going to fail after fail after fail after fail, trying to fix stuff. And then they finally got to a place where no one's dead, but everyone's going a little cray-cray. And then John collapses. So Zari makes them see reason, and finally Constantine finally sees the reason. But Maya's not happy. Charlie's not happy about it. So they KO her, and they leave. Then Charlie wakes up, impersonates Ava. And we have the Legends in 2018 New Orleans and tells them to go there. And the Legends are still super violent. And they are fugitives. And then Charlie comes clean to Sarah. And so then we have Constantine tries to make it right. And then Sarah tried to off Charlie, but that didn't happen. And Constantine finally makes it, is trying to make it right some more. And then Sarah tells them to fire on Constantine because there's 3 Constantines that we see on the screen. So, but then John / and Desmond kiss, and so then everything goes back to where it was. And then we found out that Charlie is nicer now. And Mick and Ava bond, and they get along. And we found out the demon is Desmond posing as, I guess, Haywood's boss. And they're playing golf. And that's in the episode. So, crazy episode. I really enjoyed it. And I gave it an A+. I thought it was really good. The fight scenes, the theme songs were all super cool. They did like an 80s theme song with the guys, a 70s with the girls. Then we were all turned into Muppets. They did a Muppet theme. So I thought it was really cool, and I really enjoyed it. So anyway, really good episode. And it's a nice theme that, everyone's is mellowed out, and everyone's starting to get along and starting to come together as a team. So I really, really enjoyed it. And I wonder what happened to Mona, though. They just kind of dropped her and, along with it. I guess she was like helping Ava and helping them escape and stuff. I don't know where she went. So anyway, really a good episode. I really enjoyed it. And that's going to do it for this video because I'm super tired. If you like this episode, if you like this video, please go to like, comment down below, tell me what you think of it. Do you agree, disagree? Tell me your own thoughts. Suggestions for any other shows. And like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next video. Bye, everybody.